Hello, hello, hello. Merry Christmas to you all. Today we are discussing Emeka Ike and his ex, the ex-wife. We are now here to discuss family problem or family matters. We don't do that. So what I'm saying, we are not here to discuss about Emeka and his ex problems. We are only here to learn from what has happened to them. From what I listened and what I could deduce from the woman entered into the marriage not by herself. She was barely a novice. She was 18, so she claimed. And Emeka also narrated how he built a house for the mother and spent money, gave the woman luxury, and trained her in the university. That is not why we are here. From where I'm coming from, we don't discuss family matters. We leave the families to handle their matters. Relationship, for your own interest, relationship, there is no perfect relationship, there is no perfect marriage. So every relationship have their own fair share of problems. But we are here today to learn from what has happened to Emeka Ike that made him to be depressive up to this moment, even though that he's trying to recuperate himself. Okay, what are we going to learn today? You see, Emeka Ike, he has his own problems. That is his own problem. The wife as well, the ex-wife. Government has serious problems in Nigeria. And the government is the cause of so many problems in Nigeria. Breaking of homes and also relationship. Government has too much hands in it. You could deduce from what Emeka said about his school, how he lost his school, how everything stopped. He was away, he was outside Nigeria. By the time he could come back, a lot happened. Also, the wife claimed that she was already out of the house before this blah 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 that happened. That is their own problem. Now, what I want to say, for the government who leave running of schools, either creche, nursery, primary, university, in the hands of individuals, that is why a lot of people are being exploited today. They pay high school fees, exorbitant school fees, all kinds of demand from different private schools. This is the reason why this is government problem. If government could handle school, public schools are functional, people cannot be enrolling their children in private schools. It's because government fails in their duty to handle and manage schools in Nigeria. Emeka Ike leased a house where he was running his school. And when he had a problem with the house, the owner of the house came and he ejected them. Who bear the grunt? The pupils, the children, and even the families that their children were going to the school had to move their children to another school, spending another money. Who pays the money? Who cares? How could they get their money back? No way. You see what government is causing to the people? That is why I said that government is the genesis of this problem. If government had maintained the public schools, people cannot be going to private schools. If you go to private schools, you see how they are demanding money for that, money for this, money for this, money for this, money for that. All kinds of demands, all kinds of tricks just to get money from parents. Because government left the schools in the hands of individuals. Just check all the universities, private universities, they are asking for too much money. Secondary schools, too much money. Creche, nursery, primary, the same system. Why would government leave schools in the hand of individuals? That is the reason why people are really suffering. So we are going to learn from what has happened to Emeka Ike, the Nollywood actor. We are learning from it now. If government could sit up and go back to where they were by managing schools by themselves, people cannot be exploited or you extort money from people anyhow. That is what I'm saying. And also, you could see that if government could sit up properly, like I'm saying, handle the schools, manage the schools, people could rejoice. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is one of the things we are learning from what happened to Emeka Ike and his relationship with his ex-wife. If he didn't come up now to speak, we wouldn't know all what has happened. On the side of the woman, training a woman these days in the university is an adventurer mistake. You can see that when after training a woman in the university, she could decide to marry another man, while the man is having in mind that after training her, he's going to marry her. That is the game. In my previous videos I made, if you check my channel, you will see what I said about when you are loving somebody, you love somebody without knowing that the person you are loving is loving another person. You are begging somebody to come and, please, to propose to somebody. The person you are begging is begging another person. This is what happened to Emeka Ike. The wife from onset, from day one, never loved him because she was young, according to her. She was 18. So that was why she was just cruising, taking her time to finish her studies and take care of herself and continue with her life. And she was saying that Emeka, she has her own life to live. Emeka cannot control her. Come up, man. After training in the university, having you as a wife, you are saying that she is not going to control you. That is the reason why you must not train. Let the woman train herself. Let her family. If a woman doesn't have money to go to school, let her go and learn a trade. You must not train a woman, and after training the woman, she will be speaking in this manner. Let her go and learn a trade. Maybe fashion and designing or whatever. Learn anything she can go to and learn anything. It's not your problem. That's why I said it has become an adventurer mistake. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the things we have learned from the mistakes of Emeka Ike and the ex-wife. Their relationship is teaching us something. That's why I said I'm not here to discuss their problem. Every relationship have problem. Depends on how you manage your problem. You must know how to manage your problems. So this is it. Government should sit up. When I mean sit up, they should sit up to manage schools in that country. Otherwise, a lot have been exploited. They extort money on a daily basis from people, from poor people that don't even have the money because they are going to the private schools. That is what is happening. Nobody cares. Everybody wants to make money on their own. The government don't care. The politicians, they just do what they like without knowing what is happening to people, to the masses. So these are the things that we have learned from Emeka's ex-wife, from their relationship. Every mistake is a lesson to others. You understand? So this is all I can say for this. I am not discussing about Emeka. It's a problem. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to me. It can happen to you. So we don't need to discuss about it. But thank God we have heard from both sides and we have learned today that government should sit up and do the right thing. And also training a woman in the university, you're on your own. That is it. Happy New Year in advance. Thank you so much. And keep watching. Share this message so that it can get to everyone. Thank you and goodbye.